nothing wrong with your television set. Do not attempt to adjust the picture. We are controlling transmission. If we wish to make it louder, we will bring up the volume. If we wish to make it softer, we will tune it to a whisper. We will control the horizontal. We will control the vertical. We repeat, there is nothing wrong with your television set. You are about to participate in a great adventure.
Welcome to PhotoMaster Coach. This video is going to be geared towards the person that wants to get into photography, but right off the bat they have a major stumbling block, and that is, what kind of camera do I get? I believe the confusion comes from having a myriad of cameras out there with all these bells and whistles and this and that and all this stuff, you know, and you're not even into photography. So how are you supposed to even understand that stuff? You don't, and it's confusing, especially when you go home after you buy your first camera and you pull out the instruction booklet and it's somewhere between 200 and 400 pages and you go, oh my God, I'll never learn this. Don't look at it. Watch my videos. You'll learn to use the 3 basic tools that will make all your photographs much better. And you can get into the instruction booklet as you need to get into the instruction booklet. Don't think that you have to read and understand the whole thing before you go out and take pictures. You don't. I don't even understand half of my instruction booklet. I don't need to do what I do with a camera. But I do keep my instruction booklet with me just in case I'm on a shoot or something, and once in a while something comes up and I need to know the answer. So I'll pull that sucker out and I'll look at it real quick, find the answer, and I'm good to go. So it's important to have that with you all the time. Okay, so anyway, getting back to the question that most people ask me is that, you know, what kind of camera do I get? And my answer to them is a twofold answer. Basically, one factor is, how much money do you have to spend? What is your budget? That will dictate quite a bit. The other one is basically, where do you want to go with your photography? Do you want to make money at it? Do you want to become a pro? That puts you into a whole nother echelon of money, a whole nother bracket of money, because you can have to take the lenses off. That throws up the price, but it also opens up a whole new avenue of accessories and lenses and yada, 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 more bells and whistles. But if you're going pro, you're going to need that stuff, because a lot of times the cameras that come, the amateur cameras that come with their own lens that you can't take off, you know, are somewhat limited, whether it's in the wide angle range, telephoto range. Whereas if you go into the pros, you know, and you're shooting for money, you may need to get outside that range of whatever it is that other lens has. And the only way to do that is to pull the lens off, stick another one on there, you know, or whatever else, okay? So here again, the 2 factors that are involved in getting a new camera is, number 1, your budget, how much money you have to spend on it. And you can get a good camera anywhere between $400, $500, $600, $700. I particularly like Nikon and Canon. I think they're the best, but there are plenty of others out there. And the other factor is, where you want to go with it. Do you want to become a professional with it, or stay amateur? Now, you can still stay amateur. Now, I've known a lot of people that will stay amateur and they go out and they get all this great equipment. And as long as you learn to use the simple things in the camera, that's fine. The major tools, aperture, shutter, and ISO, you're good to go. You'll take great shots. Anywhere in between. But for those people who just don't have a clue yet, I wouldn't scare them away from photography, give them too many bells and whistles and stuff they're not going to use and they're afraid of the instruction booklet. Just say, get an amateur camera. You get a great camera that's going to take great pictures. You know, look at the lens. You know, see as broad of spectrum as the lens you can get on it, from wide angle to telephoto. You may not have tons and bells and whistles, but enough for you because you're just starting. Okay? So, anyway, that's my advice for those people. All right. So I hope it helps. I hope answered a couple questions for you. And until then, shoot like crazy.
We now return control of your television set to you. We repeat, there is nothing wrong with your television set.